Hi there. So I heard you like Balatro? Yeah, who doesn't? The pixel cards, the catchy sound design, that feeling of barely holding it together until everything clicks? Well, what if instead of staking wild cards in poker, you were manipulating the stock market from the shadows? Yep, that's insider trading, a new roguelike deck builder where you're not chasing flushes, you're chasing profits. You're an intern trying to climb the financial food chain, Wolf of Wall Street style, flipping stocks, gaming charts, and manipulating markets for sweet, sweet gains. It's stylish, it's unpredictable, and yes, it absolutely wants to out-Balatro Balatro. I played the demo, and today we're gonna break it all down.
Well, reason for the call today, John, is something just came across my desk, John. It is perhaps the best thing I've seen in the last 6 months. If you have 60 seconds, I'd like to share the idea with you.
So, insider trading is a pixel art roguelike deck builder that wears its influences proudly. If you like Balatro, you'll instantly feel at home here. But instead of building poker hands, you're synergizing cute cards and market events to hit profit goals. It has that same kind of just one more run energy, but instead of wildcards and flushes, you're buying low, selling high, and occasionally triggering a full-blown financial crisis. The premise? You play as a fresh intern at a Wall Street-style investing firm. Your job? To make a profit before the end of the week. Each run is broken into market weeks, and each round represents the day of the week. You start with a little cash, a couple of cards, and a big number to hit. To make it to the next week, you must reach the target balance. Sounds simple, right? Right? Each round, you build a queue of cards. Some green, some red, some absolutely unhinged. But these aren't trading cards in the classic TCG sense. They're more like market influencers. Little pieces of insider info that tilt the charts and flow of the market in your favor. In this game, you have tokens as currency, which you can use to reorder the cards in queue or remove them. From there, you've got two options. Trade for the day or skip it entirely. Once you choose one of the options, the round begins, and the market reacts to your queue in real time. Green cards generally boost prices, while red cards tend to tank them. And you're watching this market line jitter and spike and nosedive as your cards trigger one by one. Cards come in different types, and if you manage to line up 5 of the same kind in a row, you trigger a combo. So you're not just reacting to the market, you're basically shaping it. Hence the name, insider trading. Manipulating each outcome with the cards you choose and the order you play them. If you chose to trade, at the end of the round your balance gets adjusted by the market value, and you also gain some extra tokens and interest as a reward. If you chose to skip, you instantly get 10 tokens, but you don't get any profits or losses for the day. It's super satisfying when you pull off a chain reaction of effects that send your portfolio to the moon. But here's the thing, every upside in this game hides a potential crash.
You finally found a broker on Wall Street that you can trust and who can consistently make you money. Sound fair enough?
As you progress, your deck grows more and more. You start unlocking rarer, more volatile cards. Stuff that can instantly double a stock value, or maybe nuke the entire market. Let's talk about Black Swan, for example. It's one of the most flavorful cards I've ever seen in a game like this. It gives you a huge tasty market boost, but there is a 1 in 5 chance it triggers a Black Swan event, which happens to crash the market by 30%. Ask me how I know. Between rounds, you hit up the store. This is where things start to feel very Balatro in spirit. You can spend tokens to buy new cards, purge bad ones, or grab passive perks. And the best part? The upgrades are absurd in the best way. You can get cards that refund tokens when you crash a stock, or upgrades that turn red cards into profit machines. Some builds are straight up villainous. You'll be tanking the economy on purpose just to cash in on the chaos and exploit the game's mechanics. But again, none of that comes easy. Each new week, the profit targets climb higher, the market gets shakier, and chaotic weekly events start throwing curveballs into your strategy. We're talking sudden market crashes, surprise bull runs, and unpredictable regulations that completely flip your gameplay. The deeper you go, the weirder it gets. For example, one of the first weekly events I hit was called Recession. That week, the only way to profit was by short selling, which basically means you're actually trying to make money when the market crashes. So instead of riding green waves, you're cheering as everything tanks. It's wild. This is where that delicious roguelike tension kicks in. You're constantly dancing on the edge of collapse, juggling risk, trying to survive just one more round. Every token starts to feel like a lifeline. You're patching holes in your sinking portfolio, only sometimes the holes are on fire, and the chip is made entirely of crypto. And can we talk about the vibe? The pixel art is sharp and expressive, with this retro fintech aesthetic that feels like 1990s Wall Street collided with a Game Boy Color. The menus are sleek, the charts are readable, and everything feels just glitchy enough to match the tone. The soundtrack? Total banger. Jazzy, synthy, borderline unhinged. Like lo-fi beats made by a day trader having a panic attack. It slaps. Also, shout out to the UI. It's snappy, clean, and makes navigating chaos feel intuitive. That's harder than it looks. So, final thoughts? Insider trading is shaping up to be more than just Balatro with stocks. It's carving out its own identity with smart mechanics, chaotic energy, and a deliciously cynical take on economic realities. If you're into roguelikes, if you loved Balatro, or if you've ever raging uninstalled your investment app, this one's absolutely worth a look. The demo is out now. Go play it, manipulate the economy, and tell me how your 7-card combo destroyed the global housing market. Until next time, hit that subscribe button, and happy trading!